And now I ask you to join me in welcoming, as we explore the first pillar of Mission Jamaica Love, justice for all. A lady who has spent her days, and I suspect nights when we can't see, preparing for her presentations in the nation's Senate. She is a voice of courage and a champion for fairness in our laws and in our society. Please, a rousing welcome for Senator Donna Scott-Mottley.
My fellow Jamaicans, party leader, the leadership of the People's National Party, and my brave, wonderful comrades who will be embarking on a successful battle on September 3rd. I bring you love. To my comrades and my friends, this mission on which we have embarked is wrapped in love, framed with good thoughts, always concerned about the well-being of the Jamaican person. And that is why our manifesto speaks to justice for all. Because justice demands more than laws. It requires an environment that upholds the dignity of all who serve and all who seek justice. We are committed to upgrading and expanding the physical infrastructure of courts across Jamaica to ensure that judges have a secure and functional chambers, that court staff must work in conditions where they are comfortable so that they can actually deliver to the people, and litigants, the most important persons in this context, especially, you will forgive me, rural, because I come from country, in rural and underserved communities, will feel that they have been taken into consideration. They deserve facilities that reflect the seriousness of the matters to be considered. As you can appreciate, at the very top of our agenda will be constitutional reform for sovereignty and for justice. Because if you love your people, you must give them a place where they feel appreciated and valued. And so we will pursue constitutional amendments through a transparent and participatory process that engages shareholders from the ground up. We will be speaking to the church, to trade unions, to civil society, to all actors in this great design crafted in love, and we will roll out a consultation process. We'll be hosting public forums for Jamaicans to debate and recommend constitutional reform, so that when we provide you with a constitution, you will feel that it belongs to you. We will be implementing school and community outreach programs, because that's where it all begins, with our children, as we build a new nation alongside them. Of course, we'll be launching broad public education and awareness campaigns, all aimed primarily at the outset with replacing the British monarch with a Jamaican president chosen by the people and accountable to the people. We will make the Caribbean Court of Justice the final court of appeal. We shall replace the British, the United Kingdom Privy Council, and have a court which brings justice at the highest level to our people. We shall strengthen parliamentary accountability. We shall introduce impeachment and recall. And we shall have committees chaired by opposition members, because trust me, that is how you ensure that everybody upholds the values which they pledged to do when they took the oath under the Constitution as they were sworn in. We shall have a discussion and consider fixed election dates and term limits, and this is no idle promise. And to those of you who are not here but are listening, we shall expand the Senate to broaden representation to include the diaspora, persons with disabilities, and the Rastafari and Maroon communities. Inclusion for all. We will also prioritize legal changes that reflect our identity and deepen justice. You heard our manifesto in Patois? Well, we will recognize the Jamaican language as an essential part of our Jamaican identity. We shall protect historically marginalized groups, particularly people of African descent, through a national ban on hair discrimination, a reparations advocacy framework grounded in international law. We shall have legal protection of our ancestral spaces and our cultural practices. We will have full recognition of Rastafari as an indigenous religion with associated rights. And we will reach an accord with Maroon communities to give a modern interpretation to their ancestral treaty rights. You think we're done? No. We are going to be advancing gender equity, protection of the elderly, and the rights of persons with disabilities. We will implement a progressive beach policy by reviewing the Beach Control Act. We will guarantee public access while balancing tourism and private use. We will join the International Criminal Court to reinforce Jamaica's commitment to global justice. And comrades, Jamaicans, we are going to be expanding the legal services provided by the Legal Aid Clinic to ensure that persons who have constitutional matters or civil matters who cannot afford to retain a lawyer will be able to do so, ensuring that justice is not reserved just for the wealthy. We will complete the long-promised review of the Domestic Violence Act, which was introduced under our government, and we will implement the recommendations to hold abusers accountable. We shall provide parish facilities to provide places of safety and support for victims. We will enact a basic financial services law to establish minimum services which we, the consumer, should be provided with, so that our complaints will be heard and our concerns will be taken into account by financial institutions. That, too, is a partnership. It's only a glimpse into our future. We have as our leader a man who passed the most legislation ever in the history of this country. And it was legislation designed to uplift the people at every time. So, comrades, the word is love. We bring you love as we bring you justice for all.